What's up, guys? What's up, gaggers?
What's up?
This is part 2 of episode 4, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think.
No.
Well,
episode
it's just
3.
a whole new episode.
Yeah, it's just another episode.
Oh, okay.
A continuation about the jobs.
Okay.
Yes.
But y'all continuing because y'all talking about current.
Okay.
Yes, we want to talk about like current jobs, current stories. You know, the present.
Yeah.
You can go first, or
You want me to go first?
I don't know, because you could talk about like Lone Star and stuff. You could like
Plug.
Yeah. So I work at Lone Star Vitality, and if y'all don't know already, it's a smoke shop / health and wellness store. So you could get all your vitamins and like CBD or like Delta 8 products and Delta 9, THCA, all of that.
Nicotine.
We carry that now. So that's what's up. Yes, I've worked there for like 4 years already. In September, thank you. In September, it'll be 5 years.
Lali la butt tender.
Real butt tender. What is it? Canosaur.
Canosaurus.
Rawr.
That sounds like rawr.
But yes, I've been working there for a good while. I love my job. I love my bosses. Sometimes though, we get a little bit of like a few crazy people there. So, so one time I was chilling there and this guy comes in, right? And it was like my first year, or like maybe my first year working there, towards the end of it, you know? So, starting my second year, I guess. Well, this guy comes in, right? And he looked like Trippie Redd, but without all the face tattoos. Like his facial features reminded me of Trippie Redd. But he was this Mexican dude, right? And the thing about him was he had a huge 6'9" tattoo on his face. No other face tattoos, no other like neck tattoos or anything. Wasn't covered. Just a huge 6'9" tattoo. And I'm like, dang, that's a really bold ass tattoo to get.
You're like, okay.
And so I was like, okay, like, and I don't judge people off of like how they look or anything, right?
And he's not local, right?
I don't think so. I looked him up. Dude had a whole different life before, like, whatever stage he was at that, like, whenever I first met or, like, saw him or whatever. So he comes in, and I'm just like, oh, hey, what can I help you with? Mind you, I'm alone. I'm a female. It's dark that night. And he was just like, yeah, I was wondering, like, I was looking for, I don't know what, like, I forgot what he was looking for, and he was taking his time, right? And he was just taking a long time to think of what he wanted. And I was like, and while I was moving to show him like different products we had, I felt him looking at me, staring at me, like, and I don't want to sound conceited, because it wasn't really like it wasn't a good feeling to be looked at by this guy, because he was like looking at me up and down, and then he was like talking to me, and then he goes, you got a boyfriend? And like, but mumbled it like if he was like off the lean or something. And he mumbled it like he was like really like low voice, slow sounding, like slow, like his words are coming out real slow. He's
like, you tell he's on
you
something.
You got a boyfriend, like real underneath his like it was real like, I don't know how to say it, mumbling, I guess. So then I was like, what? And he goes, oh, nothing. And then he goes, can I show you my torch? And I thought, oh no, this guy's gonna pull out his penis. And I was real scared. I was like, no. And then he's like, oh, because it's out of like the butane. I was just like, oh, I don't think I have any right now. I'm sorry. And he's like, oh man, well, you got any samples? Can I get a pre-roll? Like, and I said, okay, that's gonna be $4.20. He goes, oh, I don't got any money. And I was just like, then why the fuck are you coming in here, you know? And I was just like, you know what, take the pre-roll and leave, because I was getting uncomfortable. Luckily, there was a guy at Boost who was working there, and he was buff, and he walked in, and like he noticed I was uncomfortable. And then like that guy left. He goes, what was up with that guy? And I said, dude, I do not know. I said, but like, he made me uncomfortable. It made me feel weird. He like laughed, and then he goes, well, if you ever need like one of us, just knock on like the wall, and like if you knock on the wall, we know to come over here.
Girl.
He just went in and asked us for some change, you know, and it's very rare when that happens, and I'm so lucky.
You think it was like
in.
a coincidence?
Yeah, like it was just lucky, you know, like, and so, because I was already going through my head, like, man, what if I have to fight this guy? Like, what if he like tries to force himself on me? What if he tries to attack me or something?
I got my knife in the
Oh,
car.
yeah, I always be saying this.
And I started going through like the thoughts, like, all right, what's around me that I could use as a weapon? You know, like girl thoughts, just girly thoughts.
You're like, can I stab him with this pre-roll?
So then I'm like, maybe I'll just break the glass over his head. So then, so luckily that guy came in, and then that dude
You
left.
throw a glass piece at him?
So because I gave him a free pre-roll, which my boss didn't trip over, because like he was like, oh, I understand, like you were just trying to get him out of there, but if he asks for anything again, you better like kick his ass out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So then he goes in with my coworker, with my lovely beautiful coworker who brought me dumplings today, by the way, and she's working, and when he comes in, he's like acting all weird, and he's like, ooh. And then like he's drugged up, and so I tried to find out about him because of that instance. It made me super uncomfortable. So I posted on Facebook. I said, hey, does anybody know a guy with a huge 6'9" tattoo? And like, can anybody let me know, like, if y'all know him, what's his name? Because I feel like knowledge is like power, like just at least knowing a name. So then you could call him out like, hey, so-and-so, like, and he's gonna be like freaked out, like, how do you know my name? Like, I don't even know you, you know? So then one of my friends messaged me, one of my Facebook friends. She's like, hey, is it this guy? Because she worked at a correctional facility. And I was like, no, I think that's the wrong dude. She goes, okay. Well, then another one of my friends who I knew before, like she worked at a correctional facility, who like I know from like the Gaza shows and stuff. She was just like, hey, is it this guy? And then I said, that's him. And she goes, okay, this is his name. This is how he acts. Like, he's shown me his dick before, like in jail or whatever, and all this stuff. And like, yeah, he's super nasty, super like gross guy, you know. And then I was like, okay, I was like, sorry that happened to you, but thank you for letting me know his name. She's like, yeah, of course. So I look up his name, found his Facebook. He has his Cash App on there, and I think an OnlyFans link he had on there. And I was like, oh my god. But then I started scrolling through like tag photos and stuff to see if I could find like a family member or something. Well, then there was like a picture of this guy looking normal as fuck. Like, there was a picture of him, because I'm telling you, he was wearing a beanie, long hair, 6'9" tattoo, like looking like eyes real low, like he was like
a little
off
Xan
something, you know, like off the Xans pretty much. And in this picture, he had like his hair clean cut. He was wearing like one of those fisherman shirts with like the open back on it or whatever. And he's holding a fish, like, and he's smiling, like, and there was life in his eyes, you know, like, and I guess like drug abuse, you know, had like his, like, it took all that life out of his eyes, you know. So I was like, okay, now that's his name. So then I told my boss and my coworker, I'm like, this is his name. He's been in jail before, you know, and like, this is what he posts. I took screenshots and all this stuff. They're like, dang, okay, investigator. I said, this is just in case if we need to know.
You're like, girl,
you know?
I'm scared.
And so they're like,
things
okay.
us women have to do.
So my beautiful coworker was there working, and he comes in, and he's like coming in like all like off, I don't know what, and he's like with his eyes real low and like stumbling and like mumbling too. And he goes, oh, like, what's that? And she was like explaining, and then she's just like, well, can I help you? Like, is there anything that you need? And then he goes, you got anything for free? And she was just like, no. And then he goes, like, you don't have anything down there? Like, because he had saw me like get a pre-roll from like below the counter. And he was just like, do you got anything down there? She's like, no. And he goes, what about
next to my gun.
She's like, what about those? Are those free? She goes, no, everything here's for sale. This is where he fucked up. He goes, are you for sale? He like mumbled it. And she goes, what? And then he goes, no. And she's like, excuse me, what? And then he goes, no, like. And she goes, no, dude, I'm sorry, but that was like uncalled for. You need to get out. And then he goes, well, fine then, bitch. And then like, he fucking takes off, right? Like a little fucking pussy ass bitch. And he leaves. Well, then she told us she took a recording of the video because we have a camera up there for safety purposes and stuff. And we have a camera up there. Well, then
do you have
she told
Dude.
I could probably find it somewhere, but I had to go way back. And so
Ooh, we love live action footage.
live action
Coming to the Lord.
So then she told my boss, and my boss was pissed. It goes, no way am I gonna let someone disrespect y'all like that, right? My boss is super chill. Both my bosses are super awesome. Love them. And so like time went on, and then we were kind of like pissed off about that. We noticed that all his like he's been writing his Cash App on like slides and stuff at the park. What the fuck? And like on benches at the park and shit, and like I don't know, this guy's a real gross, real nasty, you know. And well, he was riding on a scooter in front of the shop because the shop's on a busy street. It's on like a busy avenue. So he's going down on a scooter. You think a motorized scooter, right?
It's a scooter guy. You're talking about the scooter guy.
Yes,
Okay.
Guy. You think it's a motorized scooter, right? No. It's a fucking like the kick one. Just a kick scooter. I'm like, this fucking dude. Which I mean, no disrespect if that's your form of transportation.
No disrespect to scooters.
No disrespect to scooters. But like this guy looks so stupid. So he was like,
I was gonna say
he's there scooting along the avenue, kicking one leg, and he
like,
sees him through the window.
Oh,
my coworker sees him through the window. She sees him through the window, and both my coworkers were there at the time because one was working on like an ad, and then my other coworker, she was there working, and then my boss was there. And so my coworker, she goes, like, there he is, that's him. And my boss was like so like upset that she was scared, you know, like that she was just like, oh, like I'm so uncomfortable, like it's him, you know. And so he goes, oh really? And then she's just like, yeah, that's him on the scooter. So he went to go follow him. And so he pulls up in between two vans, like where Buddy's is at, the furniture store.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls up, and then like he parks so then he doesn't see his truck or anything.
Damn, he must have been scooting fast.
And
that's a little far.
And so then he gets off, he parks there, he gets off, and then he goes, hey, like, let's call him, I don't know what we should call him. Hey ugly, you know? Hey ugly.
Hey Arnold's mad.
Hey, like, and then the guy was like, what? And then he's just like, don't you ever come to my fucking shop again, and don't you ever fucking disrespect my girls again. Next time we're gonna have a fucking problem. And he's just like, oh, no, like, that wasn't me and all this stuff. And he's just like, no, it was fucking you, and don't you ever come to my shop again. Don't you ever talk to my girls like that again. And then he goes, oh, man, and, like, he swings at my boss. And my boss is the type, like, I never take the first hit, you know? Like, I'll take the second punch because that's self-defense. And so he swings at my boss, and my boss was like, oh, yeah? And he punched him out. And he came back, and he told my coworkers, oh, yeah, like, I punched him. And they didn't believe him, but he's like, no, I really fucking did. Like,
oh, fuck yeah.
And so, like, a few days after that, I don't know if this guy was on probation, and this is why he called or whatever, but he called the shop, and he's just like, I just wanted to apologize for starting anything, and, like, but he didn't really.
But okay, bitch.
What pissed me off is that he didn't really apologize to my coworker. He more apologized, like, to my boss, if anything. And that's what pissed me off the most. I was just like, fuck that dude. But we never saw him around again.
To the real victim who deserved the apology.
Didn't you say his name was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I remember. Ooh,
He still has a Facebook?
I don't know. Here, let me look him up for beers. I think I have it blocked off mine. But yeah, do you have a story? Or do you want me to continue with stories?
I don't think I have.
I don't remember his last name.
Not tea stories. I mean, I can't talk about my current tea at work right now because it's very messy, and that's why I changed apartments.
I can't find him.
Probably in jail. Bitch. Fucking motherfucker. I was gonna say.
It probably got taken down.
If it was a
for
fucking skateboard.
Oh my god. Never trust a dude on a skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm broke bitch on a skateboard.
yeah, I can't find him. But if you ever see a guy with a 6'9" tattoo, it's probably him.
Dorio in the Dorio area. Dude, that's fucking bad.
Yeah, so gross. Another time was when this guy...
Oh, I have one. But it's not like deep. It was just like... It's because he was on the pedophile list. But you can continue. Continue yours and I'll bring it up.
Okay. How do you expect me to move on from that?
You're like, what?
So then...
It's always the pedophiles.
For real. So then, this guy... I had him on Facebook, and I didn't really know who he was. But there was like a period in my life where I was just accepting like a lot of friend requests or whatever. So I didn't associate him like with that name before because like I didn't know what he looked like, you know. But he started going into the shop, and he was doing some weird things. And I think he stole one of the bowls from a pipe that we had on the table, and that really pissed me off. So one day he goes in and he goes, "Oh hey, can I use your phone?" And he's on the phone, right? And then he sees a lighter on the table. And it's just a lighter, right? Just like $1 or something. But it's the lighter that we used to light up our candles there at the shop. And he's on the phone calling his rider, whoever the fuck. And he's messing with the lighter. And he's like flipping around in his hand or whatever. And then he kind of like put it in his pocket. But he didn't know I was watching. And then he's like, brings me back the phone. He's like, "Oh, here's your phone." I said, "What about that lighter?" And he goes, "The what?" And I said, "The lighter you put in your pocket." He goes, "Oh." And then he's like, put it back on the counter. And then another time he like dropped he came in a separate time and he dropped a pre-roll in front of my friend who was there, who would go visit me at the shop. He dropped a pre-roll on the ground, and then it was in a glass tube, so it shattered. And so we're like, "Oh, we had to clean that." And then like I think he pocketed like another one while like we were trying to like clean that up. So that also pissed me off. I was just like, is this dude like trying to like, is he stealing from us? Like for sure. I don't know. I can't tell because like I didn't count the pre-rolls. So then he came in one day, and I was with my ex at the time, and my ex is like, he would defend me like. And he's a tall dude, you know, like, and he would defend me like that, and like I give him props about that. But so he came in, this guy, and he wears like weird things. Sometimes he wears like a puffer jacket in the heat, and like I'm like, "Girl, what are you doing?" But he came in and he went to that clearance table and he's looking at stuff. And then he's like looking around, like moving stuff here and there. He's going like moving stuff, like to distract us, right?
What the fuck?
But we're both watching him. We're both like, my ex is at one chair, like on one side of the counter, like this, and I'm on the other side, and we're both watching him like this. And I see
like where
him,
you were.
I see him put like a vape in his pocket. And then he's like, and then he goes, "So what's good here?" And I said, "I don't know, man. What's in your pocket?" And then he goes, "Oh," and then he's like, "Nothing." And then he's like, "What do you mean?" And then my ex goes, "Yeah, man, what the fuck? What the fuck are you trying to do here? Like, what the fuck? You're about to fucking piss me off. What's in the fucking pocket?"
Pull up the footage.
I have the footage of that too. And he's like, nah, man. Like, I didn't mean anything. He's like, "No, man, get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck are you trying to do over here? All this shit, right?" And like, my ex is cussing him out. Like, I was like, woohoo. Like,
because if he's done this multiple times, he has no respect for you. And
yeah,
this dude's
and I was
fucking
just
crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, no. I was like, "You're banned from now on." I said, "Don't even think about coming here again." And he tried coming there again, like, showing up. And I was like, no. Because, another time I was alone. And it was me and him. And he goes, do you know of any strip clubs here? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, it's because I'm trying to get fucked in the ass. I was like, bitch, what the hell? Like,
It's always a guy trying to get fucked in the ass. It's always a guy trying to get fucked in the ass.
Like, no judgment if you like that, but like, it was just so fucking random. And like, you don't ask like a female working at the smoke shop, like, because I'm trying to get fucked in the ass. Like, what the hell? Like, no fucking way.
Get the fuck up.
But yeah, ever since then, he tried to come in like twice. I'm like, get out, you're bad. You know this. And he just leaves.
Mind you, this is the same guy that recently got arrested for the second time.
Oh, for taking out a machete on the skater boys.
My friend's son.
It was that guy?
Yes.
Wait, is there a picture of him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my friend's son, her son is like 13, 14. He just got into skating. And I warned her, I was like, okay, if he goes to the park, be careful. Because at the park, those kids do bad things. And the kids that I'm talking about are not kids. These are adults. And well, a bunch of homeless do hang out right there by the amphitheater. I'm like, just be careful. Because, you know, it gets dark. You know, it's a bad area, whatever. So after work, she goes to pick him up. So she goes to pick him up, and it's her son and like two of the friends. And she pulls up, and she sees them running to the car, and that guy's chasing them behind with the machete. So the kids all get into the car, and they're in there, and I guess he takes off running. And she's like, I'm gonna call the fucking cops on you. And then they fucking come, the cops, and they catch him right there by the Red Bridge. Like, he ran a good distance. And I guess he threw the machete, and he's like, nah, that wasn't me. You got the wrong guy. And they're like, dude, we fucking know it's you. And all the kids are like, that's him. Like, they're all there watching, like, him get arrested. That was fucking bad. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, because I remember seeing about that. And then, like, I was waiting for, like, a release to come out. And I think, like, I just scrolled past it. And I just, like, I didn't look enough, like, for the picture to stick in my head. That makes sense.
And the thing is, this is the second time he got arrested, because the first time he pulled out a knife on I think a girl. I don't know who.
What?
Show that shit. That man should not
He's like a class or two above me.
And he's not arrested. He's not in jail anymore. That dude's like out. Free.
What?
I'm trying to pull it up.
You know what's funny, though?
I pulled it up.
I'm trying to look for the mugshot.
Oh, that's the one that I pulled up.
You did?
Yeah.
Dude, tell me why...
Look, I could show you the video where they're arresting him.
Tell me why it looks like your ex, though.
That's so rude. That is
Press
so
play.
rude.
You can press play.
Okay, bet.
Play the video. For the two.
But he kind of does, right?
For the gaggers.
Just a little bit.
Y'all gonna gag on this.
I was just skateboarding. He came and he's over here tweaking. Talking about, I don't know, some crazy.
Motherfucker!
My friend that is stealing. And he's like, nah, that's not me. And he fucking threw the machete in the water. Dude, and they were gonna shoot him because he wouldn't put it down. And that's when he chucked it in the water.
What is he yelling?
I don't know. But that dude's fucking trippy as fuck. He says weird shit. I don't know.
He's a danger.
He's not mentally okay. And this dude is a year younger than us. How do you think?
No, he's older than me.
Big ass fucking machete swinging at all the fucking kids at the skate park.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
For real, dude, kids at the park, which is scary. Mind you, this skate park is right next to a playground for toddlers.
You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. Come on.
This guy's like 29.
Yeah, dude.
Born in 1994.
Crazy.
And why are they letting this man out still? What is he doing now? And he's free right now.
Where are they now? No, I'm kidding. All stupid.
Hopefully not at the park with the machete. Fuck.
I've heard that he was like in football and that like he's had a lot of injuries like to the head or something. But then I also heard that he's like done like experimented with drugs and he just didn't stay the same after. That's sad, right?
It is.
Well, why are we still letting these people out in the streets? This dude obviously goes back home somewhere. Some family, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Don't go to the skate park.
Fuck no. No, don't. But you know what? I was thinking like, cause I was like, if I'm ever gonna go, I should just be like Gus and like go in the morning, like
Or
you
go
know,
somewhere else.
yeah, or like you know, where like obviously like, cause the people that go like they don't go in the morning.
Yeah, no, everyone goes at night like this.
Mm-hmm.
Very late at night.
Yeah, so I'm like, just so I can like get my feet wet, you know, and like actually
Dabble.
just dabble a little
Dabble
bit.
on the streets.
Yeah, because I'm tired of tripping over pebbles, which that would probably happen over there too. I feel like my knowing my luck, I'm gonna just hit one, and I'm by myself, and there happens to be somebody passing by, and they're like, "Had that bitch busted ass."
Me one time when I was
Oh no.
I got into like riding my bikes a lot with me and my brother, because me and my brother used to skateboard, but when we were like fucking 8, and then we got into riding our bikes around the neighborhood. So we would fucking think we're a badass, right? Just me and my brother riding around, because I'll take care of him. But man, we're kind of, I don't know how my mom let me out responsible for him, and we're just in the streets. Well, one time I was riding my bike, right, and I was like probably like 10, 11, and I thought I was so fucking badass. I was like, let me fucking do this trick real quick. So here I'm going fucking fast as fuck, and I'm like, you know what if I just like wiggle my handle real quick? I fucking wiggle my handle, boom, I fucking flip and bust ass, and I fucking sprained my wrist so bad. It was like, it got like, how do you say, like
a baseball? Like it got swollen hard?
Yeah, it got swollen. There you go. It got swollen, and it was so bad. And my fucking brother was laughing at me the whole time. I had to get my, you know how embarrassing it is to get my ass up, drag my bike back, holding my wrist, crying, while my brother's like, fucking motherfucker.
Dude, wait. Did you,
My brother bullied me real bad. Let me talk about my brother. Hold up.
Wait, okay, just real quick. So you, like you lived there, like, that whole time, or no?
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever used to, ride your bike on,
I'd ride it on Bean Street. I'd ride it on Chapoy.
Dude, on Bean?
All those streets.
Dude,
are
okay.
there, even where I live right now.
So you know,
I ride around the neighborhood real bad.
You know that, there's, like, there used to be, like, a trailer, like, in the corner of Bean Street. It was, like, a trailer, and then, like, a small house, like, in one, like, area. That was my grandma's house.
They didn't?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like right there, like, that was my grandma's house. And I don't know if you ever saw two kids playing, but that was me and my cousin. And I could have sworn.
Dude, a lot of people lived by me.
Yeah, because I think, what is it? That corner where Bean is, and what's that other street right there?
It's Cortinas. I live in Cortinas, and then it's Bean, and then it's Chapoy.
I think it was, no.
Wait, let me pull up the maps.
Cause it was like the corner.
Let me pull up the hood real quick.
Cause it's Cortinas, right? And then like you turn on, I think, Morales, and then you make a left, and then that's Chapoy, and then you make a right, and then that's Bean, right?
No, so my street, like where I live now, is Cortinas, and you turn on Morales, and then it's Bean, and then it's Chapoy, and then the next one is Rodriguez.
Wait, let me see. Let me pull this shit up. Hold on. Let me put it on you real quick, or let me put it over here.
My hood, my streets. Me and my brother's streets. But that was a fun time, dude. And we were like kids. It was so fun. Me and my brother did a lot of things together. We would do church together, and then we got kicked out of church. That's some different team. That's why I don't go to church no more. Oh. Very discrimination against kids with special needs. We'll say that.
That's fucked up.
Yes. I'll talk about my brother right now. I'll blow his ass out there. Jojo. This is for Jojo.
He's like, baby, no.
Wait, hold up. Why is this hard to, like, figure out? Girl. I'm like trying to... Map. Okay, because the middle school's right there, so I'm thinking about it like
Should we do street view?
Yeah, because I'm like, girl, like, this is like...
Hey, I'm looking at your little puppy stuffy over there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like my brother's pup.
Really?
The blue pup that he has, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's from like a long time ago.
For like a Valentine's Day?
No, like, okay. I don't know what. I think my it's been on Jacinda this whole time. She's just looking at me. No, but I think I got it for I think my mom wanted to put it on like my brother's gravestone or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then I think she never got to. So then she was like,
Oh,
I'm
they
gonna buy this
updated.
one, and then I'm gonna get a cat so that I could put it in the back of my car, and that's like you and your brother. And then I kept them.
Aww.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
Okay.
Because my brother has that pup, and I'm trying to look like, I want to look at the tag of that.
Okay. Okay.
There's no period. Let's see.
Okay.
Who's the camera on right now?
Because there's a lot
Y'all.
of trailers in the area.
Oh, no.
Shout out kids that are growing up with trailers. Very humbled.
How?
I love
The little
the
technique.
time. You're wrong.
Okay. So, right here, where that is. Wait, I'm stupid. I could just. How do I?
There you go.
Okay. So, wait. Hold on. I can't figure this out. Ah, yes, down here. I'm coming for you, Grandma.
You're an abuela era.
Literally. Look, so it's down here. Right there. That's my grandma's house.
Aww.
Right there.
I will drive by there every now and then.
And then right there used to be right there used to be like a trailer.
Uh-huh.
Like way back in the day. Me and my cousin would always be there, and I think one time we were hanging like we were hanging
Everything's changed.
whatchamacallit? I think we were hanging outside, and I think we were like playing we were like either playing soccer in the street or we were like throwing a football in the street. And then I think we saw like y'all like driving by, and we were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think. And I'm like, dude, was that y'all?
Most likely.
Dude.
We would always be riding around there. And that's the same street where me and my brother there's a house right down the street we would always be at, which is Mariah's. Or Maida. Can't remember her name now. That's because she moved. But yeah, dude, we're all close right there. That's so crazy.
Dude, like.
Not the red string theory. Yeah, I can.
So what's that? No.
Yeah, what is that?
The red string theory. Ugh, fucking TikTok. There's so many theories. But it's like there's a person that you're supposed to be connected to in your life, like a soulmate. So, like, for example, like I've seen somewhere like there's a couple that's married together and they're looking through old pictures and they both have a picture of them being baptized. And it turns out the girl, her mom and her parents are holding her as a baby, and there's another couple with a baby. The girl that's her, the baby next to her was her husband.
What?
Yeah, so that there's a picture of them getting baptized together, and then they're married. You know, like they meet later on in life, and they're supposed to be meant to be.
And that's crazy because like with you at the show, didn't know who the fuck you were. You just punched my boob.
Yeah.
And then you just like I remember like me and my cousin were like, should we ask them if they want to play? Mm-hmm. And then we got scared.
And then you and me, like my tia has been best friends with your cousin.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
It is crazy.
We're meant to be.
Oh my
We
god.
are. And it's always with either friendships, relationships. I've seen some where it's crazy like that, where like
Have you seen the one?
We're kids together. I don't know.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Have you seen the one where the girl is just like, I don't know what this means? She goes, but there's this guy that I lived in, like, let's say, like, for better understanding, let's say she lived here in Del Rio, right? So she goes, there's this guy that I was in a class with him, and, like, we were just in class. We weren't friends or anything, but we weren't enemies either. She goes, we were just kind of neutral on it. And she goes, the next year I moved, let's say to like Eagle Pass or something. And he moved, which is common, right? Mm-hmm. And she goes, and we ended up in the same class. Like I was the new person in the class. And then the teacher goes, there's a new student. He's actually where you're from. Maybe you know him. And she goes, oh yeah. And like, she goes, I know who that is. Well, she goes, then later she goes, I move into like some random place, like let's say somewhere like North Dakota or something, you know, just some random, like out of the state, like just random ass place. She goes, and I show up in the classroom. I'm a new kid. He's there. And she goes, what does this mean? And she goes, then later on I work at a place, right? I'm like, Or no, she goes later on, like in college, she goes on a vacation. She goes to a random bar in like Ireland or something. And guess who's there? That dude. And he notices it too, and like they're both like,
what the fuck?
And then she goes, then I come back, like, she's like, I didn't live there or anything, but then like later on, I'm working at this place. I'm talking to this girl, and I don't know if the girl has the same name as her or if the husbands have the same names, but she goes, oh yeah, this is my husband. And she goes, that name sounds familiar. And she shows her a picture, her coworker shows her a picture of her husband. It's the guy that she keeps seeing everywhere. She goes, I don't know what this means. I don't think this is meant to be like we're meant to be soulmates or anything, but like, what does this
That's
like,
weird
what are we to
connections.
each other, you know? Like, we keep bumping into each other.
For real, that's weird.
Maybe like in a past life there was something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And they're still keeping each other around.
Because someone was saying,
subconsciously.
like, there was comments like, oh, maybe he's your guardian angel. Maybe you're his. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
That is very weird. I wonder if they like ended up being friends all those times or something.
I don't know. Like, I'm
I would
pretty
have
sure, like,
definitely made friends if I saw him in fucking where the second time. I
Yeah.
would be like, yeah, we gotta stay friends. And then if you see him in fucking how you said Ireland, oh,
that's
we gotta
so
go.
random though, right? Like, and I don't know if I told that story completely right. I don't know if there's like a few more like times that they bumped into each other, but it was something random like that. Like moving to like a different city, but still in the same state. All right, that's like common, right?
Mm-hmm.
People move or whatever. But then out of state, it's just like how that specific state, that specific city in that state,
And
you
then
know?
out of country,
And then
it's
see
wild.
each other out in the country, like just a random vacation, you know? That's all weird. And then him being like the husband of one of her coworkers later on, insane.
They're like, girl, I know you're man, but not like that. That's fucking crazy though. But I believe in that
Yeah.
for sure.
That shit's crazy. Oh my god. That shit's tripping me out right now. Like as soon as you said like the whole bike thing,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, wait.
It's not familiar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I saw you bust ass. Imagine I did.
Fucking laughing at me. Dude, we're bad. Me and my brother, we did everything together. My brother Joseph, Jojo. We were kind of real bad together, dude. Because he was the oldest, and obviously I'm the middle chid. The middle shit. The middle kid.
Don't tell that one guy. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
No!
I'm sorry.
Daniel Reina deserves to be in jail. Anyways. But growing up, my brother was like an older brother. He was fucking mean to me. So before, when we were kids, I was like, what? Maybe like 6, 7, like around that age. Me and my brother are 5 years apart. And then me and my little sister are 5 years apart. So it's kind of weird. And we all have the same initials. It's kind of crazy. Very planned. Even though I'm a rainbow baby.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
But there was times growing up, like, we would always play with fireworks. Like, whether it was New Year's or, like, whatever, when we had fireworks. So there was 2 incidents. There was one, like, before where he burnt me. He burnt me on my foot, and I still have the scar. He burnt me with a firework. And that was the first incident. The second one, he burnt my whole top lip. He would throw fireworks at me, my brother. He would throw fireworks at me, and I remember I had to go to school with the burnt lip. And my dad every day would, like, put mustard on it.
Dude, that shit works, though. It feels
It
so
does.
good.
It's so soothing. My dad would put mustard on the burnt area on my lip every day. And thank God it didn't scar because I still have the scar on my foot. And then what else? I don't know. My brother would beat me up. We got into wrestling real bad, dude. We're fucking bad. But I really depended on him as a brother. Because I had like a really like good couple years like where I would sleepwalk. I would sleepwalk real bad, and I would always ask to sleep with him, or we'd always share a room. Because before my sister was born, it was always like me and him together. Like I was always on him. So my brother calls me baby because I'm his baby sister. And he would always like basically take care of me. And whenever I would sleepwalk, I'd always like kind of like I would do stuff. Like there was one incident where I went into his room and he sleeps like covered like with the whole blanket, like still like you. But like covered,
okay.
still like this. And he has the blanket all over him. And one night I had grabbed all his books and I laid them all on top of him like flat.
What?
Like in a straight line. And then, I don't know, the other times, like, I would just, like, walk around the house, I guess. And this is when I had, like, my really, really long hair. So it would be, like, in front of my face, and it would freak my dad out. So my mom always had to put me back to bed because every time my dad saw me, he'd be like, Sobi.
Like, take care of this.
Put her in her cage. Put her back in her cage. And it was real bad. And I don't know why I would sleepwalk, because I had a lot of trouble sleeping growing up as a kid, which is very weird.
Me too.
You still have trouble sleeping as an adult.
I do. I really do. But
Sorry
growing
for
up
calling
too,
you
like,
out.
not to throw myself under the bus, but I had a lot of accidents growing up as a kid where there was times where I was like maybe 9. There were sometimes I had to wear like a pull-up to sleep because I had trouble sleeping. I don't know. I would have real bad nightmares. I still have real bad nightmares, and I would sleepwalk. And there's times where even now, like, sometimes I catch myself sitting up, which is weird. Or like I sleep talk real bad, or like I'll move my hands. Like, I'll be laying down and I start like, I don't know.
I had a period when I was younger when like I would move my hands. Like, I remember one time I was sleeping with my mom because I got scared for something, I don't know what. And so I was like, "Can I sleep with you?" And she was like, "Oh, fine." And she said, "But if you ask again, I'm going to tell your friends, so you can be embarrassed."
Yeah.
I'm like, you're too old for this. And I was like fucking 10. But anyways, and I remember like I had like a dream that I was like pushing a cart. Like, I was like shopping with my mom or something, and I was pushing a cart, and I wake up and I never sleep on my back, and I was like this, just fucking like pushing the cart.
Oh, God.
And then I was like, and I got embarrassed.
Thank God mine hasn't been like severe. I mean, it's not trouble sleeping, but I haven't like caught myself talking or doing anything weird. But there was one incident I remember, because there was this time where I was working at Stripes, because I worked at Stripes when I lived in San Antonio. And this Stripes was by the fucking AT&T Center, so man, that shit got busy all the time. And I worked there early in the mornings, and man, every motherfucker is up early, man. I don't know what is it in those tacos, but something about them, I don't know what. So obviously, when you're fucking working the rush, you have to press all these buttons and codes, right, for the tacos or whatever. And this is when I was going to school, and I was going through like that bad breakup, my traumatic event. And every night, I would catch myself sitting up, going like this, like clicking buttons.
What?
It was fucking weird.
Wait, okay. Whenever you first started working at Stripes, would you like hear like the bell all the time, like
yes.
right, like when you're going to sleep, and like right when you're about to go to sleep, you hear ding ding, you're like,
welcome
what
to
the
Stripes.
fuck?
I hated that shit, dude. And there were
no.
okay, and that area was a very bad area. Like, not to like say certain things, but a lot of people were like, there's always drive-bys. There's fucking people there. I had like homeless people that would pick up cigarette butts and like try and smoke them. And there was this one customer, regular customer. She would walk in every time using some random fucking card. Each time that was not hers, and she never knew the PIN. So we knew she was stealing. And the thing was, she never was able to buy anything because she never knew the PIN. But we're like, dude, like, you're doing some sketchy shit.
Yeah, like all the people she's mugging.
And just knowing people in that area, like, the only cigarettes that everybody would buy was Black and Milds or Newport Shorts. If you smoke those, stay the fuck away from me. You're crazy.
Motherfucking Newports.
Newport Shorts and Black and Milds. Are those people okay? Are you guys okay? You guys are scary.
I tried when I was like getting into like smoking, like I think when I was like 18 or something. Like I would try, like I was like, cigarettes, like it's just like, no, like it's too much. Bitch. Anyways, let me put my baby down. Nah, but
let me light a cigarette. I mean, grow up.
Nah, but and so I tried smoking Black and Milds, and I just couldn't. Like, they tasted gross. But you know what I would smoke all the time? Okay, there was like these ones. They're called 38 specials.
Oh,
those are good. Those are good. The white ones.
Those are kind of fancy, in my opinion. I don't know.
Dude,
why.
and they were the cheapest ones. And then
they're low-key fancy.
They are. But then, I would smoke Swishers.
Girl,
like I wouldn't even no
devil's lettuce
like
with the tobacco.
Yeah, like I would just like bust
One
them
time
out.
I did because I wanted to know. But man, those are.
I love the flavors, like for just the the paper, just the wrap itself.
I want to know because that's when I started to get into smoking cigarettes, and so that's what I started with. I would smoke Swishers, and I didn't try Black and Milds. I did try Newport Shorts, but
Dude, Newports
those are killer. Why are you smoking those?
Newports are literally for people who like need some nicotine when they are cracked the fuck
That's
out.
not to take the edge off. That's just to take your life away, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
fuck.
I used to smoke American Spirits.
Oh, dude,
because I was a
same.
hipster.
Same. I would get the yellow pack. I would smoke those, and then I had a period where I was smoking Marlboro Blacks.
Now I would only smoke Marlboro Mentos,
Okay.
the cute little green box, or the silver ones.
Ooh.
I
I
like
wanted
those.
to try the cucumber cigarettes from Mexico.
Dude, oh, they're so good.
Dude, cigarettes from Mex. Okay, that's different.
That's
I would be a heavy smoker.
Mhm.
Every time I walk with Acuña, I'd smoke a cigarette, and that's why I always blacked out. Good memories. I remember.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
Me and my friend Sydney, the one I worked with in the movies, we're best friends, dude. I still talk to her, but we're obviously on a budget, 19, and well, we weren't of the age, so we'd get like a case of screwdrivers, and we'll drink them. And obviously, screwdrivers you don't get fucked up, but to get us fucked up, we would take turns shaking our head for like 2 minutes to get so fucked up. And it worked.
Yeah,
It
my
worked, and it's
God.
not good. It's not good. Because I did it on New Year's last year before I got my braces.
Are you okay?
And the thing was, I was drinking Buzz Balls.
Bitch,
I
blackout.
drank 3 Buzz Balls, and it's because we're all taste testing them. So I had like the pina colada, the mango, and the mocha all mixed. And I was like, and I was telling the story. I was like, oh, guys, me and Sydney used to shake our heads like this, and I fucking did it. I blacked out. I shook my head, and I was like, okay, I need to go to the restroom. Never came out. They had me. All my family was in my room. All my family and my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, oh my god, it was so bad. So bad.
Dude, you know what? I remember one time, like one time that I could truly say like I blacked out. It was in Mex, and I don't know what it was like. Oh, because this was like the one time that we went on a Friday instead of a Saturday. And they were like, let's go on Fridays because it's two for one, and like the girls like getting free or something or half off or whatever, and it's 2 for 1 for the girls. So I didn't know.
This is that elixir?
Yeah. So I didn't know what an adios motherfucker was. I didn't know that.
Oh my god, those get me abusive.
Dude.
I get violent with those. Like, oh, it's not okay to be violent, but I get violent with those.
No, dude, like straight up. Like, so I was like, oh, like, let me start off with 2. And so I would just like, so yeah, so I'm like 2 for 1, shit. So, and then, you know, they make those things big over there too. Like,
Yeah.
big
I
ass.
don't
The
play.
big old picture.
So,
Pinche elixir, that's what they always had fucking people in there because
I've never been to Mex like that.
fun era.
dude, okay.
Bad
So,
as
yeah,
fucker.
yeah, it really was. No. So, I had 1 round of 2. And then I was like, they ain't hitting. I had another round of 2, bro.
Girl, 4 adios.
Yeah, 4 adios. And then I had like a couple perla shots.
Okay.
And then I had like this, I don't know what it's called, but like it's like this shot where like they pour like some like blue and purple shit in there and it looks weird.
I don't know what they're called now, but I know it's Fireball. Fireball and something else. Wait.
The one like that looks like a brain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called like an alien or like
Like an alien shot or something like that. Yeah.
something.
I
I
had
thought you
like
meant the ones that you like drop in there and then you have to take it.
no
okay.
no like it's like
It's like one looks milky, right? And it looks like a brain.
yeah.
And then it's like colors in
Those
there.
are good.
I think I know which one. I think it's like an alien.
How much you take of those?
I think I had like 2 of each.
So
And then
have 4 adios,
One
2
perla.
2 perlas,
And then 2 of the alien shots.
whatever.
And then
The alien brain.
and then I think I had a couple shots of like
Did you have a
tequila
cigarette?
too. And when we went
you know
outside,
you're really drunk when you drink tequila, because like I don't drink tequila like that. Like, but
Dude.
if I'm drunk,
I'm gonna
I'll
start.
take a shot.
No carbs.
dude, for real.
They don't have
No,
carbs.
no, and then when we went outside, and I remember my friend would always say like, dude, like you're fine when you're in there. As soon as you hit the air and you take those steps down the stairs, Like, the air hits you, you're gone. So I step outside and I'm like, Duan, what you talking about? And then there was a guy selling cigarettes. And then I was like, dude, give me a whole pack. Not even just one cig. And so I stood out there and then my friend was like, because I was with two friends. And then one of them was like, hey, and we took my car, I think.
You were driving?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I did not want...
no driving. No drinking driving.
No, like I was like, we could take my car, but you cannot, like you gotta drive. Like, you know, it's not gonna be me. Because everybody was like, oh, I don't want to take my car or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So, and my parents didn't know about this, obviously.
And mind you, the police in Mexico don't fuck.
I gotta tell my great story.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then Sam got arrested over there another time I went with him.
Dude, I've had all my friends arrested. Everyone's been arrested over there. Thank God I've never been arrested.
Dude, and then my car got fucking like locked up in there too. But that wasn't
I'm
that
telling
night.
you, they don't play.
Yeah, they don't. And it was just because like Sam was like we were parked and like we were like parked, like, you know, the roads are all fucked up. Mm-hmm. And we were on a lot of gravel. So whenever he tried to like pull out, like the tire just skidded a little bit.
I know.
And just because it skidded like immediately and they were like right there, so they just like, you know. But no, so we go to eat at that one place.
With the gringas?
Yes.
The food truck?
No. No, it's like a walk-in side place.
Yeah, but there's
Davies.
Gringas.
Or Dave's or Davies.
Dave's, I think it's Dave's.
Yeah, we went there. And I was like, dude, I'm having this fat ass quesadilla, bro. I'm full. And I was like, wow. With the salsa, I'm like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, where's the restroom? I threw up those alien shots. I just saw like all this blue and everything.
I've thrown up blue before.
And then we're in the car. I'm in the back seat. I don't even remember crossing like the checkpoint or whatever.
Showing your identification.
Dude, and they were like, dude, you woke up and like you showed them everything else. Cause I woke up and I was like, I'm home.
Dude.
And then
not even judging you because my story is exactly like that.
Okay, go.
Okay. The first time I went to Mex was when I finally moved back.
Uh-huh.
So when I finally moved back, it was that same weekend, and my friend Cindy was like, let's fucking go, let's go out, like whatever, because I was single, I just got out of a crazy ass relationship, and so we go. It was my first time wearing her outfit. I think I was barely 18, I was gonna turn 19, because I moved back the month before my birthday.
Okay.
And so we go out, and man, we're having fun. We're taking hella shots. We're drinking I don't know how many palomas, and you just keep going. That's the thing. And you're dancing, and it makes it so fun. We're on stage. Like, I have videos of us, like, fucking guys with, like, the big-ass bottles of tequila. Like, fucking pouring. Just literally pouring. Not even cups. Everybody's just opening their mouth. Like,
oh, God.
Crazy. But the thing was, it was so fun. And we're all smoking cigarettes. And the thing is, I don't remember walking out of Elixir. I don't remember getting in the car. All I remember was my head out the window throwing up. I don't remember crossing. Sydney lost her freaking birth certificate. But we ended up all back at her house spending the night.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't remember. And that's all I could say because it was just like flashes. And then I remember we all woke up the next day and I had all these missed calls from my mom.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh shit. Like, but she already knew like I was going to stay that night and go out. And she was like, okay, whatever. And I have all these missed calls from my mom and my dad. And you know how my parents had, like, before the trailer we had a patio. And it was all wood. It fucking caught fire. It caught fire and the police department was there. Not the police department. The fire department, sorry. The fire department, and I pull up and it was already gone over with.
Firefighters.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your service. But yeah, and there was a fucking whole house fire. Dude, I was so hungover. I just showed up and I was like, are you guys okay? And they're like, and it was a small fire, but my dad, like, just fucking, I don't know. My dad's so dramatic, yeah. He's like, oh my God, the house burnt down and everything. I go and he's just sitting on the recliner and I'm like, girl, the house is gone.
I'm like, dude, you called me crying. And then
I'm like, I see the house is okay. I'm like, did you end the fire? I don't know, but it was like a small little fire on the patio. It was like half of a stair. Like, literally, like, this big of a fire.
What?
And
what made it catch on fire?
Yeah.
I don't know. To this day, they don't know. They don't know. That's
so
the weird
weird.
part. And the thing is, they didn't even notice. My neighbor noticed. And he came, Mr. Dominguez, shout out Mr. Dominguez. He came and he was banging. And he was like, Sobi. And my dad, like, calling them, because he's a little Mexican man. He's so cute. And he already called the fire department and everything, but he was telling everyone to wake up because I guess they were still asleep. And well, this is when I had Zuki.
Uh-huh.
So she was there staying with them. Zuki is obviously a real, like, how would you say, like, overprotective dog. She hears any little noise, she goes crazy. Heck no, she didn't smell no fire. The banging from the neighbor, she was out like a light, sleeping like this.
Oh my god.
And she was with me too, and then when this one guy crashed into my car, she didn't hear nothing. We're all cuddled up, and the same thing, woke up with banging. Fucking Zuki. She could have saved the fire and my car. But it was bad, dude. I was blackout drunk.